Ellen Simmons for the Rural Radio Network. May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and the Nebraska Cancer Coalition is working to educate Nebraskans on the importance of skin cancer prevention. We're joined today by Nichole, a rural skin cancer survivor from Columbus who was diagnosed at the age of 16. Now, key statistic when melanoma is found early, the chances of successful treatment are very high with a 99% survival rate. So, Nichole, thank you for joining us. You want to tell us a little bit about your story and how you were diagnosed with skin cancer?
Well, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. Like you said, when I was 16 years old, I was reading 17 magazine, and they had an article about another teenager that had skin cancer. They had like a picture of the ABCDs of melanoma, and it hit me. I had a funny looking mole that pretty much checked every box. So I showed it to my mom. She made me a doctor's appointment. We went in, I had a biopsy. 2 weeks later, I had my stitches out. I thought that was going to be the end of it. Unfortunately, I was diagnosed with malignant melanoma. It's pretty devastating to hear you have cancer, especially, when you're a teenager. But we had a plan. My doctor did what's called a white excision. He basically took the surrounding skin just to make sure it was completely gone, and it was. But over the next 10 years, I had three more reoccurrences of the melanoma. But again, they were successfully removed and treated. And at the same time, I had family members diagnosed with melanoma as well. So family history does play a role in that. If you have a family member with melanoma, unfortunately, that increases your risk of melanoma as well.
Sure. Okay. Well,
Mhm.
looking back on your experience, can you share why you believe early detection of skin cancer is so important? And what advice would you offer to others about being
Mhm.
proactive with their skin health?
Oh yeah, early detection is huge. If it's caught early enough, you have a 99% survival rate. Unfortunately, if it spreads, that percentage does go down. So besides the obvious, sunscreen, protective clothing, hats, sunglasses, we all know about that. Pay attention to your skin. Do regular self checks in the mirror. If you have a spouse, a partner, someone you trust, have them check you out too. Sometimes they can see the things that you can't. And most importantly, get in and see your dermatologist. Get those yearly skin checks. Go twice a year. Whatever you got to do. Literally, it can save your life. That skin check. So who knows? If I didn't get my skin check, I might not be sitting here today. So if something looks a little funny, when in doubt, get it checked out.
Sure. And to be diagnosed at the age of 16, that had to have been so terrifying.
Yeah, absolutely. It was. To be honest with you, I really don't remember much about that appointment. My doctor, he told me I had melanoma, and it's weird. Your brain does weird things. My ears kind of stopped working. I could see him, but I couldn't hear anything. I really don't remember anything after that. I kind of just blanked out.
Sure. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us,
Mhm.
Nichole. I really
Yes,
appreciate it.
absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. All right. That's Nichole. She is a rural skin cancer survivor from Columbus, and she was diagnosed at the age of 16. If you'd like to learn more about skin cancer, you can find that at necancer.org/skin cancer. May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and the Nebraska Cancer Coalition is working to educate Nebraskans on the importance of skin cancer prevention. I'm Ellen Simmons for the Rural Radio Network.